what's right, and the person that deserved an apology didn't get it. People made excuses. And I wasn't going to stand for that shit because she didn't deserve none of that. So you can crucify me, nail my ass to the cross, but God, please hang me upside down, okay?
She's gone. I dropped her. I'm not going to let her talk to you like that. What's up,
Drop
Constance?
her ass. Let her back up here. And let Oppo up here too. And
Amen.
Too.
Amen. Amen. Let him up. Hey, Bird.
Bring it on. Call the cops on me. But, you know, you might want to include that I have family that works there.
MamaT, I heard that you said something like, if she don't quit messing with me, I'm telling you on everything holy, if you do not follow through with this, it's going to be crazy. Because what they're going to do, they're going to come here and do what Sapphire did and kiss your ass. And then you're going to go, okay, I won't do anything about it.
You mean what she was trying to do?
Kiss your ass.
I know exactly what she was trying to do. She was trying.
Gaslighting the hell
Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
She was trying. Well, hold on, guys. I know that. Okay. Listen, I have learned a lot. All right.
Mama come on.
I knew she was gaslighting me. I knew what she was trying to do. She's trying to make it all funny, but it's not funny.
They're doing damage control because some shit's coming
because they're losing. They're losing.
That's right.
And it's not
statements that were made on Easy's panel. That shit they can't take that back. It was said, it's there. Can't take that back, and that was just above the top.
And they're lying.
That was just
what they in his chat.
And one of their little mean girls is running scared.
Absolutely.
So you know what? And I'm gonna tell you. My dog passed, okay? 16 and a half years with my little piece of shit, my little Maggie May. My emotional support animal, and I had to take her and put her down. And they were there. But one stood up for me. And they're saying the only reason that I'm fighting, and I got upset and was fighting for an apology for her because she was called nasty and rotten.
Bird, are you okay with me taking my wall down? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I mean, I can porn bomb you if you want me to. Okay.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Hold on.
I'm the bird, and the bird is the word.
I stood up for what was right. She was the person that helped me with my dog was talked to horribly, and I was like,
and also I was asked to tell you to hang in there. Somebody is on their way as soon as they can step away for a minute.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
I'm trying to get this wall to come down.
You're good. I see me. Hi, Constance.
And McKenna, thank you for the $5 super chat or the $5 cash app. I appreciate it because I do need it.
And Constance, never thought I'd say this, but I apologize.
It's okay. It's absolutely okay. I don't do this for any other reason than I don't want to see you.
But I still don't like Jimbo, so don't get me wrong.
You don't have to.
Okay?
You don't have to. I never said anybody has to like Jimbo. No. Nobody ever has to like Jimbo. But this shit right here, where they draw you in to flush you out and how they're supportive and everything until they're not. It's not that I can't stand.
And I can tell you the other girls that I talked to at one point in time, that Mean Girls chat was, and there's still a few in there that I truly care about. Strong women. And I didn't know, I couldn't believe it. People were getting kicked, and some didn't even get a reason. They didn't even get a reasonable explanation. And it was like, wow, really? Because, my parents raised me to know right from wrong. And I can't say that I've always done that to the T for them, because I've been a little rebellious bitch at times,
Yeah.
But
I need to say something real quick about Sapphire. When she said, did you hear what Connie said? She said, if you do this, I won't bring a percent. That's not what I said. On my panel, I said, traders, what if you guys quit calling Jimbo a pedo and he kept quit bringing up your brother? What if? Did you hear Sapphire turn that into? Connie said, well, if you don't quit bringing it saying pedo, I'm going to bring up your brother. Did you tell he twisted that? So then I said, traders, what if we just stop? Just stop. You know what Trader said? Get on your knees and bark like a dog and I'll stop. Cam up and bark like a dog. And I said, traders, yeah, why don't we just stop? When she was making a joke of that right there, my stomach got sick. I felt instantly sick, and it told me right there, this is a sick fucking game. This is Traders and Nicholas therapy. They have been so damaged that fucking with people is the only way to think they stay sane.
I'm sorry, Connie. Them contacting your son, I felt your pain.
I knew they would. I was surprised they hadn't done it earlier.
But look, I've been estranged from my daughter now for 2 years over something really stupid. And when I see you live for as long as you were, I'm like, she's trying so hard to wear herself out to get her mind
11 years, and I don't know why, Bird. I don't know why, which kills me more. Fucking why? Just why? Just tell me why. And I knew he'd tell Nick to know.
I don't understand my daughter either. And then when I tried to, just recently I tried to call my brother to,
Bird,
I guess my brother.
Bird, can you hear me? Hold that thought, honey. Constance Sue, hold that thought. Hey, Ghost, fuck off. I'm striking your ass. This is my content. These are my people. Leave.
Go ahead. Because there's people watching it. Go ahead and talk your shit, y'all. Go ahead. Say what you want in the chats. Go ahead. And several of them have reached out to me. But I can't. I can't. I don't want to say anything because I don't want attacked. I don't.
Because she says hugs, Bird.
No, because I missed you.
Now you guys see that this is real pain from people. Messing with people's children, messing with people's family, messing with people, period. It is not funny and it's not fun.
And poor Kim, I understood, but what they did to Kim, I was like, wow, she's disgusting. She's got a complex.
Thank God, because she was there to support her.
God, yes, I was there that day. All that went down. I was, and I kept saying, y'all stop this. And
they put Cushy through hell since just for supporting Kim.
But I understood Kim in a way, but it was like, God, you can't keep asking me if I'm mad at you or if you're okay, because sometimes I don't even know if I'm okay.
Absolutely. I told her that myself. Yeah.
Connie, I heard what they did about your son, how they attacked you on Gypsy's panel. I think it's absolutely disgusting that Gypsy even let that shit happen.
I was prepared for it, Mom. I'm surprised they didn't do it like 6 months ago. I've been waiting. I knew it would come out. I've been waiting for it. I knew it would happen.
There's lines you just do not cross. You do not cross. You just don't go there. This is freaking YouTube, people. I came to YouTube about a little blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl.
Me too.
And most
of us did.
I got to meet some amazing people. And some pretty foul people, too. Don't get me wrong, but man, when you start just gutting people for no damn reason other than, we want you gone. The place is big enough for everybody.
Yeah. Kicking Roger Brown.
Gone, thank you. Roger Brown got kicked on his birthday. Ladies. Long Gone, thank you for the $10 super chat. Bird hugs.
Thank you, Long Gone. But now, as far as lips go, I will never forgive her. No, I forgive everyone. I don't hate anyone. Because my grandma told me, God forgives. And you're not to hate anyone, but there's people that I'll keep at an arm's length. There's people that I don't want to associate with, you know, and I was ridiculed, and I'm a good person. I stand up for what's right, and when you just belittle and badger somebody till
I love you, beloved ghost.
You're crushing them into dust.
Dragging a mother hours after she finds her daughter dead. Telling her she's not her mother. Telling her she's fraud. And the day she finds her daughter dead. And doubling down on it to this day.
Well, a double standard.
Observing eyes. Yes, you can ask a question, but be respectful.
Double standards came into play there, didn't it? There was a little bit of double standard going on when all that went down. And you know what? It's things that they say about people, things that they do about not having cancer and all that. Do you not know when you say that kind of stuff to people, that comes back on you and your loved ones?
Mama T, she wasn't raped because Nick knows. You know, Nick is supporting rap now, saying that speaking about Mama lied. Remember all the hell people got for just even looking at rap? The hell they put people through? And now she's supporting rap. Make that make sense.
McKenna, thank you for the new membership.
I can't.
Me neither.
My goal was Jimbo.
I know,
I'm not gonna lie. My goal, I was worried because there has been coaches here in my town that took liberties with boys and with things that I'd heard about him, and I assumed.
Why did he go? You should follow him in his hometown. What good to get him a future? What would you have done? Go to his hometown and fight. Do it on YouTube would have done no good.
Well, I just felt I wanted it. I didn't want him to be able to be around children because I was worried that he could be destroying a child's life if he was the way that the two coaches that got busted here were.
But he doesn't even fit the classification of a pedophile. He's been married to the same woman.
You know, all you know is, hell, I wasn't there.
Yeah.
It's just like them saying the things they said about Kim. I can't co-sign that. I'm not there. I'm not living with her. I can't back you on that because that's not right.
But if he's been married to the same woman who's 2 years difference, Thelma's 2 years younger than him, they've been married 30 years, I think that's a pretty good sign that he's not a pedophile.
Well, yeah, but I just rather.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm not.
He does remind me of my first ex-husband really bad. And my first ex-husband was very controlling, and I was very young. I didn't love him at all. I married him because I'd watched too much on my children. I was pregnant. I was pregnant by someone else.
Everything Jimbo does too. People think I do, but I don't agree with everything. And the only reason I come so hard or ride so hard or whatever the fuck it is I say, I got so sick of the misinformation. It's the same way with MamaT. I didn't get along with MamaT, but I got so tired of them lying.
Country girl, thank you for your 4-month membership. We love you too. Hang in there, bird.
Thank you. This crap over just picking on somebody. I mean, isn't that what we did in high school and in middle school? You pick on somebody because of the way they look or the way they act or the way they, and I'm like, wow. And, it got to the point where I started waking up mad every day. I was ready to, and I'm like, I'm not that kind of a person. I mean, yeah, I'm a fighter. Don't get me wrong. I'm willing to fight for what's right. And I don't take no shit off no one. And I'm a rebellious ass. But there's enough of that mess going on in the world right now. And I want to be kind to people.
I never understood the meth lab call. What? They love MamaT one day, and the next day they call in a meth lab. That didn't make no sense. And then another one, and then contact her stepmom, and then drag her more, and drag her more, and drag her more. None of that makes sense. You don't do that to friends.
I don't. I just know at that point in time when all that went down, I was very hurt because had put so much into MamaT. I mean, not financially, because everybody and their brother on these streets knows I'm a broke bitch, but and I can't do it financially, but because there's been many times that I have helped people to the point of where it left me with nothing and nowhere to go. And I can't risk that again now that I've got my little sanctuary. And I wasn't a bully in school, but I had friends. I had preppy friends. Because I played softball, I was into sports, but then I also hung out with the hood friends because I wasn't a snob, so I could mix with both kinds. And it's all about, I mean, God, the world's full of enough hate. We got kids coming up missing, just our next generations are coming up missing.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute, Bird. Let's talk about that for a minute. Okay, so most of us came on this platform to find out about a little girl and watch to see if people could actually find this child that we all grew to love, right?
Yeah.
A missing 5-year-old baby girl, blonde hair, blue eyes, and barefoot from Tennessee.
Yeah.
And it became this. Why did it become this? Because people, this is deflection. This is what people do when they do not want something found. Everybody get it?
No, I don't really think that's all
I don't
of it
agree.
though, Mama. I don't
It's not
either.
all
I
of it.
think,
No,
we kept hearing regurgitated info. We kept hearing, and then, because those people over there in the true crime thing, they still fighting amongst each other too about who's
we
saying
are here
this and
because
who's.
people can't take a loss. When somebody said, well, I said, your mom is fat, instead of saying your mom is fat, if someone said your mom is fat, they said, I'm gonna go dox you. And then you get scared, and then somebody found power in that, the docs, Ernie and
Yeah.
all them. Oh, look how powerful I am. And then anytime anybody said anything, I'm doxing you. Look wrong, I'm doxing you.
Observing that is not true.
Well, and
Hold
that's
on, Connie. Let me respond to this comment real quick, guys, because they've been trying to get my attention. Okay, so observing, that is not true. We could go weeks without talking about these narcissistic trolls, and they would still be here talking about us. Period.
Right? And it gets worse.
they're gonna
It gets
they
worse.
they pick stuff. I mean, they pick and pull. They pick and pull out of your. I mean, if they can't find something,
They lie.
then
They make up shit.
start making up shit. I mean,
Okay, guys, this is not about Jimbo. Please, in the chat, please drop the Jimbo subject.
no,
This is not about Jimbo.
I don't want to discuss.
That's how they take the
all
heat
that.
off, though. If that's how they take the heat off Nicolina. Well, we worry about Jimbo. No, talk about that
And
another time.
I'm not trying to gun for her either. Okay, I just want to get that clear. I'm not trying to gun for none of them. I'm just trying to come to YouTube and enjoy myself. Maybe make some people laugh. Maybe make somebody forget their troubles for the day. Maybe shine a light in somebody else's life. Not have them worry that I'm going to turn around and be stealing their pictures off Facebook and making up fake Facebook profiles and and doxing me. And yeah, I know I've been doxed. I was told again one night on a phone call, Bird, your name, your address, everything's doxed. I said, you know what? I don't really give a damn. Threaten me with a good time. Let somebody show up here. I got a retired corrections officer that lives right down my driveway from me. Okay? I'm down here in hillbilly redneck country. The only time, and it's peaceful as hell. The only time I hear any gunshots or anything like that is when people's hunting deer or hunting raccoon or squirrel. Okay? Ain't none of that. I mean, I'm not going to say there ain't been bad things happen in this town, because there has been. But I'm not out to hurt people. And when I saw somebody that had just gifted me my dog, Eternal Peace, get ridiculed and called names, I wasn't about to stand for it.
Yes, Misty Rose, they did.
I wasn't going to stand for that. She deserved an apology.
I knew that was coming. Because the whole thing with the tigers was always fake. It was always fake. I said it many times. What are you guys going to do? What are you going to do when Nick tells you, we don't like you bitches? And everybody said, she's not going to do that. And Tigers really fell in love with her.
She absolutely does.
And she was fucking with them. It was a game. She said, I don't like any of you. I don't like any of you.
And so, and the next day we do, and then one day we didn't, and the next day we were. I was like, wait a minute here. I don't know where. And then that was like, you're handcuffing me. You're keeping me from having my own free will.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you don't pay my bills. You don't have any right to tell me whose panel I can go on or who I can talk to and who I can't. Yes, of course, there are definitely people here that I just don't gel with, okay? Definitely. But and I tried to coexist. But you do me wrong, and I'm gonna come at you because I want a reason why. Why do I didn't do anything to anybody other than try to fight for what I felt was right. And that at that point in time, that was Mama T. I wanted Mama T to succeed. I wanted her to go above and beyond.
And I was so shocked when you sided with Nick.
You know what I did,
I make fun of?
I know. I heard you several times. Oh, that just blew your mind when me and D-Boss did it. Well, you know what?
So hard.
But look, Constance, Mama T lied. So right there.
Yeah, but when you see your friend, when your friend lies.
But look, you cannot. Trust is a major foundation of a friendship or a relationship.
Okay, can I butt in on this real quick, guys?
Yeah,
can I butt in on this?
You're right.
Okay. Yes, I lied. I did. I lied about one receipt. I did lie about that, but everything else I told you, Bird, was true. You and I have discussed this. We've had our apologies. And no, Nicolina, you're not coming on my panel. I don't like you. You'll never be on my panel again. Come on up, D-Boss. No.
I mean, if she's going to come at me, come on.
She'll just whine and cry. She don't serve a purpose but to fuck with people.
Well, she serves no purpose.
None.
But to be a fucking bully. And I'm not having it. She's not going to come up here and bully you, Bird.
And her husband knew what you really did.
I mean, I'm not afraid, though. I'm not afraid. She
Links in the chat, guys.
Ass, but she's going to know. I've been there. And, you know, I can be a sue-happy bitch, too.
And what if she came and apologized now? Would you, kiss it, do like Ashley?
I'd say, well, I appreciate you. No, I would say I appreciate your apology.
Right. Thank you.
And
thank you.
Thank you. And have a good one. I wish you the best.
Exactly.
I can't look. You surround yourself with negative, just like when I moved out for my own. In the last 7 years, I've been on my own for the very first time. And yes, I know Nicolina's going to bring it up. Yes, I'm on disability. Well, I have a laundry list.
Nobody cares but Nicolina.
I have a laundry list of health conditions, okay? And it didn't come easy. I had to fight for it. And I have to deal with the pain every day. I have to deal with my emotional issues, my anxiety, my depression, my fibromyalgia, my heart disease, my kidney disease. I have to deal with all that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I have to fight every day. Don't think that when my daughter when we become estranged and I miss my little granddaughter so bad that I didn't want to go on. I felt like I'd lost everything.
Oh, Bird.
But you know what? That's not my choice. It's not my choice. When God's ready for me, he'll come, he'll tell me. He'll let me know. And he'll take me home. So I just keep hanging in there and I keep fighting every day thinking today's going to be the day that my daughter's going to call.
Absolutely. Every night and every morning. First thing. Last thing I think of.
Yes. That's and it'll come. And you know what? Whether she contacts me ever, as long as she's happy, healthy, and
exactly what I said.
McKenna says she loves you.
Let
My
me
son has
just-
a good job. He has a good house. He has a good career. And if he's happy, I'll live with it because he
that's
could be dead. You know,
my
it's weird
daughter
because
is
I can't
living
talk
the
to him. He's not
dream.
dead.
I broke the dysfunctional cycle raising her, and she's living a very, very
Yeah.
posh life. Okay, I mean, and I could care less if it means me being out of her life.
I see you, Alabama.
I agree.
I'm willing to sacrifice it
I feel the
as
same
long
way.
as she's happy and healthy and is flourishing. I could care less.
As long as he don't block me from Facebook. The day he blocks me from Facebook, I'll lose my shit. But so far, I still get to see his pictures. I still get to do all I can message him whether he messages me or not. But the day he blocks me on Facebook, that'll be it.
See, I don't even have that. I don't even have that.
And my youngest says, "Oh, mom, he'll come around."
Well, that's what my mom told me about her too. But then when I called to speak to my brother about my mom going in for heart surgery because my parents had a falling out on Mother's Day. I called him and said, "Hey," and they told me not to bother him, but I said, "Look, I'm the big sis here, and if something was to go wrong, how am I going to look at my brother and tell him I didn't call him?" So I took it upon myself to call him, and he thought I was lying. He thought I was just using it as an excuse to try to get them back together, or get his attention again back in their life. And no, it wasn't. And that's something they're going to have to work out. He and I has not been real close since he married who he's married to. And I'll continue to love my niece and support her from afar in her ball and whatever she does, and pray for them every night for health and happiness. And I can't do anything more than that. You know, I'm the black sheep. I was the
I'm
little
an only
shit.
child.
I was the shit stirrer, you know? Well, me and my brother are 7 years apart, so you know.
Hello, D Boss. Hello, Ernie.
Hey guys.
Hold on.
Is that my beautiful blondie?
It is.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
You're doing good, babe. How are you,
You are
Mama
doing
T?
very well. I
You're
am
doing very well. Oh,
all right.
hi, Connie. And who else is up here?
Ernie.
Hello.
Hi, Ernie.
Hey there, ladies. How you doing?
Ernie.
How you doing, Ernie?
How you doing, ladies?
You're awful solemn, Ernie.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why it ain't working right. I don't know. Trying to figure that out.
You sounding awful solemn.
What do you mean, solemn?
Like sad.
No,
Down.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay.
Okay. Did you take your woo-woo juice or whatever the hell it's called?
Lightning Tiger juice.
Yeah, did you drink your juice today, Ernie? You forgot, didn't you? Get on that
Probably
right now,
did.
boy.
I call Pecker pills.
Uh-oh, T-Boss. T-Boss, come back. What's the tiger? Who's the tiger lightning up there? It's Ernie, Stacy May. Oh, Lord.
I'm the lightning pussy, not to be confused with lightning tiger.
I'm a bird. I'm a bird, and a bird is a word. And I'm telling you what, standing back and watching things the way things have been going. It's been an epiphany. It's It's been an epiphany.
Uh-oh, what happened? Who got dropped?
Bird, or hell, I'm Bird. What am I talking to, boss?
Where'd she go?
Mama T, can you share my screen?
Can I share your screen? Yeah, give me 1 second.
I'm gonna play this clip. That's remember this walk call for for rap last year?
This what?
Yeah.
The SWAT call. Well, Roger Brown.
Constance, you gotta bring it up. It's not with you. I can't see it.
Who's hollering? I hear kids.
Oh, that's the TV, guys. Sorry, I had to come inside. My phone's dying.
Okay, I'm like, get away from kids, because you never know what's gonna come out my mouth. Sheesh.
There's no kids in this room, guys. It's the TV.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm outside.
Okay, so there.
Can you hear me? All right.
Yes, we can hear you, D-Boss.
Okay. So Bird, I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, you're getting ripped apart in ghost chat. And,
I hope they take some of this fat off around my midsection, man, because, some of my clothes is not fitting at all. I mean,
I love you, Bird.
I think, I just eat too much cheese and bread. I can't help it. And I love pizza. And I think it's just now that I'm like in menopause and I'm old, I think it's just going right to my midsection. I mean, like I got a gut even. And I'm like, wow. Yeah. So,
I'm not sure why that these women who we were supposed to be okay with and everything was supposed to be fine, and supposedly we didn't get kicked. I don't know where Nicolina was coming up with that, but I don't know why these women that spent months with every day, that were wonderful with us every day, are now tearing you apart. I'm sure I will get it next because I'm up here, but
because I went at
I don't
Sapphire.
understand it.
Because I went at Sapphire.
Absolutely.
And I did.
But I always said they're fine.
Well, they're just a
They're
little
not.
pissed off because they wanted me back on their side, and I refused to be back over there. So,
well, why though? Why? They just was streaming your live not an hour or two ago, talking smack.
It's a game.
I mean,
it's a game.
It's a game
it's
to
the
them.
Only way Nicolina and Triggers survive.
Sorry,
they have so much
we're
hate.
We're not.
Okay, hold on, you guys. I'll be right. I'll be up here, but I'll be right. Bird knows what I got going on, and so does Mama T. But I'll be right back.
Okay,
I'll still be up here though. Hold on.
Okay, we're not playing the board game of life. This is real life, man. This is real life shit. We got feelings. We're humans. We bleed. We hurt.
Remember this phrase? Draw you, flush you out. They want that sick. They want the.
Here's a phrase for you. Here's a phrase for him, and I hope they hear it and hear it loud. It's all fun and games till somebody gets hurt. And guess what? People start getting hurt, and I couldn't stand by and watch it.
And I say it's all fun and games until it happens to you.
Not me.
Yeah, it shouldn't snap like that.
Go ahead, guys. I'm listening.
I just dropped off a call. I dropped off a call.
Tobacco in it.
Let me.
No, I got it.
I dropped off a call because I was like, no, this is bullshit. You're making excuses for somebody that owes somebody else an apology for being just outright mean. And then it was, oh, that's just a joke. That's just her dark humor. That's just, Bullshit. You're being mean.
No, it wasn't.
Absolutely. And I know what you're talking about. And she called a bitch. Oh, well, she don't mean to be a bitch, but she's a bitch. When you go act like a bitch,
Well,
it's
you
called a
don't
bitch.
include I love even so and so, mean old rotten so and so. You just don't.
Yep.
Love and calling somebody mean and rotten in the same sentence.
Like this.
That's a contradiction of
Over the top.
terms.
Once it's filled, push it once that way, push it once that
Somebody block Freeside, please. Bird don't want to go with you. She's exactly where she belongs. Leave her
What
be.
do I want to go with you for, Freeside? I don't even know your damn ass. You wasn't even a mean girl, mean guy. I don't even know if you're male or female for that matter. I don't know. Like, I just found out today that Long Gone's a girl. I'm like, really? I always thought Long Gone.
Yeah, Long Gone's a female.
And they say
I'm
the
the
hit list.
boss.
It's not, but it's a rank. The people above you, just like,
Ain't
that's why-
nobody above me but my God upstairs and my
That's right.
And
grandmother.
Charlotte,
if you would have done that to somebody
Charlotte.
lower, they wouldn't have cared. But you don't fuck with Sapphire. You don't fuck with Spooky. You don't fuck with Peaches.
They don't pay my
Yes.
damn bills.
Right?
Okay, Connie, I'm bringing it up now.
Okay.
D-Boss will be back, guys.
They don't pay my damn bills.
This is Roger Brown and Nicolina admitting to the SWAT call.
I ain't never asked nobody for nothing ever. What in the world? What's all that ruckus?
Nicolina 777 admits she told Roger Brown
Lord.
to swap App and Smoky Mountain Mama with two young video. What's your emergency? Video date February 1st, 2023. Original call date was January 26th, 2023. Smoky Mountain Mama put in a FOIA request to see if she could identify the anonymous caller.
And I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'm going to let you all decide for yourself. Because the person ain't too good at this, let me tell you. Now, this happened on the 26th of January. I've showed you the Ring cameras when the police showed up. This is considered swatting. I will not mention anything else further from that. And we will go ahead and listen to it for the first time. And you all will make your own judgment on who you think it is. All right, let's go.
January 26th, 2023, 18:04:17.
Knox County Communications, Winter. My name is Matthew. I have a problem. My son, Matthew, he's been fighting with his girlfriend, and I'm kind of worried about him. He seemed to be really hostile, and he was just kind of raving, and I'm really worried about him. Okay, where is he at? His name is Matt. And is she still there? I believe so, but like I say, he has a history of violence, and I believe he still has a warrant out on him over it in Wichita. But once again, I don't think he's going to hurt her or nothing, but because of the warrant in his past, I'd kind of like if someone would just check on it. Is she still there? I believe so. He won't answer me. That's why I had to resort to this, because once again, I tried to call him a few times, and I don't know if he's blowing off steam, but like I say, he has a history of this kind of stuff. So, I'm just worried about him. So I don't want him to get into any more trouble than he's always managed to get himself into. And what's his last name? B as in boy? Yes, ma'am. And what's his date of birth?
What's his date of birth?
I hate to say it, but I can't even remember it. It's 6. I'm sorry, I have a bit of a disability myself. I'm a bit forgetful.
And is he known to have any weapons?
No, I know.
Has he been drinking or doing drugs?
No. He's pretty good with that, you know. No, he's not a drinker or a drugger.
And what is her name?
Well, I'm not even sure what her full name is. He just kind of moved in with her, and my son and I aren't very close. You know, we're not very at all. I think her name's something like that, but I'm not even sure what her last name is.
And what's your telephone number?
It's the one that I'm calling from right now.
And what is it?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Like I said, you know, I have issues of my own.
All right, I'll give it dispatch and have an officer go out and check.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
Roger motherfucking Brown, bitch. You ain't too good at this, Roger. You fake your accent online, and you tried faking that one too, and you slipped the fuck up, you dirty bastard. Roger motherfucking Brown. Roger without his pirate voice, yep.
Well, Truth Hurts said, chicken shit Nick had Roger do it. She sure did.
Well, and I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard it,
Sarah Smile said, not cool. Dookie said, wow. Randy in the Ash says, wow, shaking my head, Roger. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Good at this, dude. Maybe he can go to jail with Skern. I'm not sure.
Actual Ring doorbell footage. Keep in mind, Roger and Nick knew there were 2 small children home at the time. January 26, 2023.
Roger admits to it here in just a minute.
Go to one in the chat if you haven't seen the Ring doorbell camera video yet.
oh Lord.
And just so we're clear, I can't stand that little prick.
When I first heard it, I could have swore, and I even went back to the Georgia, when the clown was in Georgia, took clips of Fizz Crank's voice, took clips of Roger's voice, and I really thought Rap had Fizz Crank do it. Just as
This is what Roger Brown did right here.
Roger Brown and Nicolina.
Nicolina even admits to it here in a minute, too.
I'm good. How are you? Oh, you guys are so cute.
Domestic calls are the most dangerous calls that go on.
yes, they are.
So we let them in. And when he said issues in my
Robo Granny said, wow, Roger Brown, you're sickening inside and out. I agree, Robo Granny. Bruin Hill said, someone else knew he was up to. Sure did.
my own gave it away, yeah. And then whenever he said gave it away as well, we're gonna go over it again and break it down. I just kind of wanted y'all to hear it.
Enlightened one said, disgusting. Teresa said, someone paid him. Kel said, own it. Someone absolutely probably did pay him. I hope you guys keep the same energy when you find out that Nick was behind it too. But I can almost guarantee you won't.
For the first time yourself. And Roger, we got that within less than 7 days.
Donna's Journey and Chit Chat said someone else called and had him on a three-way. That's why he didn't know the number he was calling from. Probably.
Just saying. So Roger, who paid you to do that? Because you all knew about it. Did you
Wolf Lover said he'll do anything for Nicodemon.
get paid to do that, Roger? You might have to come out with that one day. I'm not sure, but
What?
clear as day.
Becky Blaze said 777. Christy said, plus he says he doesn't know the date of birth. LOL. He had to wait for 777 to give your date of birth.
That's you, Roger. Clear as day, your whole group knew about it. And you're the one that did the dirty work. Roger Brown. I can play it again. We can slow it down so you can hear it even better. But that is 100% Roger. Yeah, he said, I got some problems of my own. Yeah, we all know.
Kimberly F. said, I think charges should be drawn. Kimberly, keep up that same energy. You find out Nick's involved.
And then y'all heard the part where they asked my date of birth and he had to go stumble on it and go find it. Yeah. And let me tell you one other thing. My dad knows.
Full Green Light said, the dirty POS. She said, I'm so sorry. You keep up that same energy.
Smokey's name. I'll tell you that right now. Then they asked you for your number, and then you didn't want to give that out. You act like you forgot it. And if Jimbo, if you have his address, I might need that. Not for any malicious intent. He told on himself in her live. Yeah, I got the chat. I got the chat for that. Can you slow the chat some, Rappy? I can actually do it from my phone now. Hold on. So now let's see this. Out of all 562 of you in here, put a 1 in the chat if you think 777 knew about it. Nah, he's good. He's not much of a drinker or drugger. I see y'all agree with that too. I think so. She definitely knew about it. She went live right before the call took place at 6:08 p.m. Eastern. The officers arrived at 6:26 p.m. and it was closed at 6:44 p.m. And it's really strange that in the time frame that the officers got dispatched, a live started. And by the time the officers left, the live shut down. Huh. I see nothing but 1s in the chat. 777 told to do it.
Judo said, Rap, Google says swatting in Kentucky is a federal offense. Oh my goodness, Nicolina, did you hear that? A federal offense.
My opinion. It was all planned, no doubt. I can see that too. Now, I can't say that for a fact. But the way that Jason went into that chat that night, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on, it was 126. I feel like Bob right now.
I mean, we've heard this. I mean, gazillion times.
Roger Brown's coming. I just had to put it all together so it was in one package.
The Shannon 681 says, he owes Pindar. This was payment. Probably. Kel said, she wrote the script. Y'all keep that energy up.
What, silence is. Yeah.
Is that the real McKenna in chat, or is that her clone?
That is a clone. Everybody run. Run for the hills.
I ain't
scared. There was a lot of comments in there. She says in her email.
The Shannon 681 says, I'm so fucking pissed off. Well, don't worry about it, Shannon. You'll get over it when you find out it's Nicolina.
I'll play the next day, and it's 4 weeks later. They mad about those 50 bombs, yeah. They sure are, Lips.
I'm waiting for the long
It is
show
dangerous and it's a
here.
waste of resources. Yes, it is, Bex.
Sure, I see you said. Nick claims it's us that needs the drama. That's why she.
That's the real McKenna.
I wanted to get all Nick's supporters names in there.
Little G
Look,
says,
Mama
"Going my
T.
way for some YouTube. That's embarrassing." Sure is. Seriously said, "I'm right there with you, Miss Shannon."
Mama T.
They made the 911
Over in
rocket
Yes.
East Sniper,
and
there were
Nicolina was behind
two
it.
Muck and Uggs.
Nicolina claims it's us that needs the drama.
And
That's
we
why
knew
she
the
was done
real
with it
one
last night. I
because
saw
the
such
real one has a
gaslighting.
membership there.
Yeah, that's all Nicolina does is
Hey,
gaslight.
Constance, can you stop that for a minute? Just for a second.
What if they rushed in and you were wearing the marshmallow mask?
Mama
So-
T, can you drop the link again? For somebody else, can you drop the link?
Sure.
I'll text you who it is.
Okay.
A Buttercup baby, I think.
All right.
she's
So,
got
Constance,
me.
can you pause that for just a second, please?
We've heard this, Constance. We
Okay,
have.
so
I'm not trying
Misty Rose, River Blue, and Charlotte's Webbing are all clones. I can see them in
Really?
here because I'm in StreamYard, but I cannot see them on my tablet. So that means they have me blocked. So they're all clones.
And for the reason you've seen this
I
again,
see you, Beyond Stupid.
I wanted to make sure I got Nicolina's supporters in here saying how bad it is. And then I put this. Now coming up is Roger Brown's confession. And after Roger Brown's confession is Nicolina's.
I'm not a,
Call,
look,
the swap,
I'm not
the
a,
people. So it's all in a package. It's almost done.
Okay.
This shows that they all knew it was going down. And I know Jason Ludwig, what would he do if someone showed up? He literally can't do anything or else the cops come in and he's dirty bitches.
Just wait. Fast forward
Being on
to
your
August 7th, 2023. Video Roger Brown react.
What the fuck was that?
Message for general awareness. Roger Brown now admits that Nicolina threatened him to do it.
Well, hello, everyone.
well, hello, everyone.
For general awareness,
Okay, Mom's fine, we're fine.
you know that Nicolina
We're
threatened
fine.
me to call in a wellness check on you. And that wellness check cost you everything. Your girlfriend decided to set you up over grape, which that is what she did. That was a power ploy by the female. Yes, and you fell for it hook, line, and sinker. You're also falling for Nicolina's crap, hook, line, and sinker. When she, using me as a cat's paw, pun intended, destroyed your life.
Get the fuck up after it went out.
The reality of the matter is I've gone back to my old life. Now, people that are a problem on YouTube, my advice, get a gun. Get a gun, keep it next to you all times, and watch the doors and windows. That's all I have to say. Now, everyone, please put your comments below, and have a good night.
Okay, now
Now
Nick,
I know. Rap thinks Nicolina did it. Roger Brown said Nicolina put him up to it, but there's no proof. Well, August 7th, 2023, Rap's channel, video titled Help Me YouTube, Nicolina admits to it.
When was this?
No, did he really? What's it about? I can't share the screen or I was so totally watching it. Roger made a video about you, Rap.
Nicolina said that I threatened him to call in the welfare check on you.
Yo, Nicolina, was that really Roger on that 911 call? Did Roger swat me? Did Roger swat me, bro?
Okay, Constance, can we,
Nicolina said, yes, it was.
okay, we all seen it.
You know.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna honestly say right here that when I first heard it, I thought it was a setup. I thought Rap was having Fizz Crank do it to try to blame it on Roger. But I guess I was wrong.
It was already said that Roger did it.
Well, and see,
sorry if
like
anybody
I
gets
said,
mad at me for that, but that was what was said.
When I first heard it, I kept thinking, like I said, I went back to watch the videos of when Fizz Crank was down in Georgia as a clown, and when he had that little talk with Rap, you know, they were talking when he first got down there, and I tried to do a voice comparison, and I thought, no, Rap's making this shit up. He's done it on, you know, but I mean,
all these
God,
false calls to the police.
Yes, and if
all
everybody could
these false calls,
learn to tell the damn
for what?
truth.
But the big picture is Nicolina knew all the time that she had Roger Brown do it. So while everybody was guessing about Roger,
absolutely, 1,000%, 1,000%.
Yeah,
1,000%. You're right on. Right on the
and
money.
it could have been really. There's children there. There were children there in that house, and I just the domestic calls usually are. I mean, if there was a cop just shot here, there was a
at
cop
the end
just.
of all Rap said he didn't care because he's not what's talking about Mom anymore. He's like, oh, I blame Roger, not you, Nick. It's okay. You little fuck. How can you not care about the kids? I don't talking about Mama Dester.
Because the kids are innocent victims and they're being pulled into all this shit, and it shouldn't be that way at all. And I'm sure, you know, they're going to probably try to contact my daughter too. And
no, I mean, no,
good luck
no.
that.
So Bird, do you want to kind of, I missed the first part of it. So do you want to tell your part with Jody and kind of how that all started? Because I'm sure people are wanting to know. And
if it's okay that I speak for Jody.
Yes. Yep. Go ahead. I mean, go ahead and start where you want, and then like with the kind of what happened, and then
I never.
Okay, so here's the thing. They're saying that you only left the Mean Girls because Jody is financially taking care of you, and that she took care of your dog for you, and you were at a low moment, and now you went with her because that's where the money is.
No.
So let's set that straight.
No.
Because that's not even close what happened. Not even near close.
We were on a live call, and D-Boss can tell you, because D-Boss can tell, because this was before this happened with my dog. D-Boss can tell you that this year when it come time to mow, my mower wouldn't work. And D-Boss wanted to buy me a mower. And what did I say, D-Boss? I said, no.
Nope. She said, absolutely not. She was like, now, mind you, Bird's on a very fixed income for those who don't know it. She said, absolutely not. I will figure this out. And I was like, Bird, I'll buy you one, because she was worried about it. And she was like, no. And I kept hounding her about it. And she was like, no, 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 no. So I let it go, because she's very proud and she wants to figure things out on her own. Totally respect her for that.
And
so when it came to the mower, no.
I told her I had a price set in mind, what I wanted to spend on a mower, and I had already put the money back for one. D-Boss kept saying, well, no, you know, come on, you know, I don't have a problem with it. I will help you. I will help. No, there's no sense in that. I don't have a proper place to store one right now, and I'm not going to have you buy me an expensive mower or a new mower or whatever, or give me that much money for a mower. I've got set in mind how much I'm going to spend. It's just going to take me a little while with the prices and everything going up to find me one on Facebook Marketplace. Because as soon as they would hit in my price range, they were gone. I mean, like, boom. So it did take me a little while, but I finally found one. And I was tickled about it, you know? And then later on, we were all on a call. Well, not all of us, but some of us were on a call together. And I got to talking about my Maggie, May, my I got to talking about her. She was going blind, or was already blind in one eye, and she was struggling, and I couldn't bear to think about driving her to the vet to say goodbye to her. I felt like I'd be betraying her by doing that. And Jody and I, it was me and Jody and a couple of the others on the call. And Jody said, well, Bird, I will help you, and maybe you can find a place that'll come and do an in-home euthanization, and then away you won't have to drive her anywhere, because she wasn't writing very well. You know, she, with not being able to see and stuff, she wanted to come over in my lap, and so I tried, and where I'm at, I'm in a rural area, so I couldn't find a place that would come far enough to do that. And plus, I didn't want Jody to have that extra expense. And I told them at that time I didn't want it getting out to no one, because I didn't want to be begging nobody for help. And I fought it for a long time because I didn't want to let her go. I mean, 16 years we had been together. I'd had her since she was a pup, and she's been my companion for a long time. And when it finally got to where she was having messing on herself and was having a hard time walking, I told Jody, I think it's time. And she said, well, and she had tried looking for me too. She had tried Googling places near me or whatever that may do those, and we couldn't find a place to do an in-home euthanization. So I finally called the vet that was down below me, and seeing the girls were all live in the chat that night, and as I was getting in on the phone call, I could hear Nick saying, has anyone seen Bird? And I said, I'm right here. And I told him all that night that the next day would be the day that I would have to say goodbye. And so I made I'd already made the arrangements.
So she's telling you that she talked to Jody, and Jody was going to help her, and she told all the mean girl, not all of us, but like a bunch that was on a phone call, tomorrow is the day that I'm putting my dog down. Jody's going to help me put her down.
No, I
did not. Oh,
did
you didn't
not.
tell them? Okay,
No,
okay.
Katie,
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Sorry, honey.
Katie spoke up. Sweet Katie spoke up and said, Bird, do you need help with that? And I said, no, I have somebody that has offered. I just don't want to, I don't, I'm good. Pendar offered to maybe DoorDash me or help me with some DoorDashes for food or something like that. And I said, no, I'll be fine. Well, you're not going to want to cook. I said, I'll be fine. And I did not tell them who was doing it, but there were like 4 that knew that Jody had offered that night. And I said that night, I don't want this going any further than us. I don't want this going any further than us because I don't want people to think that Jody's taking care of me or I'm e-begging because I'm not. I just knew that I couldn't afford it. And I wanted
Guys,
to have her.
I have somebody that wants to come up. But won't come up as long as Constance is up here. Constance, could you drop down for a little bit and I'll let you back up shortly?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm not going to say who it is. Okay, honey. Thank you for being respectful, Constance. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
So there was only 4 of us in that chat, and I said, I don't want anybody knowing this. One of them was Catlin, one of them was Tinker Beltina, and I think me and Jody. Oh, and Alaska. And and the next day I got up, I had to have her down there at 9 o'clock in the morning. And Jody started contacting me first thing that morning, checking on me, making sure I was okay. She continued to message me while I was there, and she continued to message me throughout the day, checking on me. Because my Maggie passed away in my arms. And I had to leave her. So I come back home and I didn't really talk to anybody much that day. I just come home and I think I cried myself to sleep. I tried to stay busy for a little while, but I was so tired from not sleeping the night before. Well, Jody had messaged me too and said that she had left the Mean Girls. She said things just wasn't feeling right, that the chat would go too fast and something just seemed a little off with her, so she had left. Well, the next day I get up and I have
Jody left. Now at that time, Jody left on her own accord. She left. Goodbye. I'm not feeling right. Like it had nobody kicked her. Nobody did anything. She just said bye. I'm leaving.
She private messaged Nicolina. Nicolina had just had her new grandbaby. She private messaged Nicolina and told her, things just wasn't feeling right. That things, she just needed something seemed off and that she just was gonna leave. And Nicolina, I can't really remember what all was said there. Something about Nicolina had said, well, I don't understand what happened or what's going on. Because, Nicolina wasn't always in there and always on our phone calls. So, it was sporadic. And, well, on the 7th, because Maggie passed on the 6th, and on the 7th, I seen they had a live phone call, and I jumped in there, and D-Boss was already in there, and I don't know what they were even speaking about, but I just said, I want Jody to come back, and I had seen where Spooky had commented, I even love old mean rotten Jody. And then something about her only getting a third of her information correct anyway, or something like that. And I thought, what the hell are you? What? So I asked Jody, I said, what's this all about? What's going on? And I guess there's another chat or a couple more chats.
Correct.
That I was not a part of. One, the Facebook one, I had only been a part of for a couple weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, but I'd never been in there. I didn't even know how to get into it, if you want to know the truth about it. But I'm not real tech savvy. So I spoke up during that call on the 7th, said I want Jody back. I want Jody to come back. And in the meantime, apparently Nicolina had messaged Jody and told her to come back and stand her ground. And I told her that I wanted her to come back, but I was worried that they would gang up on her. But to do what she felt was right and to do what she wanted to do. But I wanted her to come back.
Okay, so there was a phone call that happened. Okay, before the phone call had happened, Jody and Spooky, some things were said between Jody and Spooky, and they were going back and forth. And this is before Jody had left. Spooky and Jody were, I don't know how much Jody wants me to say, or Spooky, or I don't know. Like,
that was in one of the other chats though, but what I saw was in the actual
yes, it was not in the big chat.
Right.
Wasn't in the, it was in a different chat, and they were kind of going back and forth. Well, Spooky left that chat and went to the bigger chat and said some stuff about Jody, and Jody got upset about it, and Bird got upset because she saw her. I mean, I don't know how much I should be saying, like, word for word or anything like that. It was just big fiasco, I guess. And Spooky left. Spooky was like, I'm out of here. I'm not fighting with Jody. And of course there was other words said, and Jody's not, her information's not right, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And she's a mean, rotten bitch, and this, that, and the other. And Spooky left, and then I'm drawing a blank. And then when Spooky left, she left the chat. She's like, I'm not dealing with Jody and how horrible she is and this, that, and the other. And then at that time, Jody was like, I'm not dealing with her. Well, then Spooky came back. And then we were all on a phone call. And then days went by, and then we were all on a phone call. And what's that, honey?
It wasn't days. It was like on the 8th. I mean, I could remember it like it was
a day. Huh?
Again.
What'd you say, Ernie?
Tell us what you did.
Did he say copy that, put the weapons in the trunk?
I say nothing. Idiots over here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So, it was
well, like a phone call.
Yeah.
I wish Jody would come up.
I wish Jody would too, because I'm like speaking for her, and I don't know what was said other than what I saw was said to her. I don't know what was said in that other chat to her. But I know
Jody, if you can hear us, come up.
I know she's getting accused of accusing somebody of. Gosh.
There's just a lot going on behind the scenes, and I'm gonna tell all you mean girls that are sitting there right now in ghost chat, sitting there saying Bird has wet brain and I'm a fucking dumb bitch and Renee Marie said that about you.
Wet brain? Really? Renee Marie, the one that said, oh, well, this has happened before and it will happen again. Well, Renee Marie, you come in that Mean Girls chat after me. And when I ask you, well, whoa, why do you think, no, it shouldn't be this way. Because, when we start arguing with each other and stuff, that puts cracks in the foundation. We need to be solid here. We need to be solid. Right. We need to all get along. And she come at me and said, I said, why do you feel that way? And she said, what am I on trial now? Or are you interrogating me now? And I said, geez, no, I'm not interrogating you. I just asked you a simple damn question. Why are you getting so defensive? Well, now we're hearing that Jody did that, but no, that went down between me and Renee Marie. And me and Renee Marie go all the way back to when she was Hope Forever with Lips.
All I'm going to say about this is those women who are sitting there in that chat right now who think, oh, I'm so protected. I guarantee you I can pull screenshots up of them talking about each one of you. And don't think it's not true. I guarantee you at least 8 or 9, maybe even 10 of you where they're talking crap about you. And I'm not going to say who you are because I'm not going to hurt anybody's feelings. But if you think that you're liked in there, think again. It's not. Maybe a couple of you are fake to each other, but the ones that are think, oh, this is great. I guarantee you they're in a chat talking about you horribly.
And
so
at one point in time, I felt so blessed. I felt like I had a big, I've never had a sister. All my life, I've never had a sister. I felt like I was surrounded by a group of sisters. Like Alaska, she's a true pioneer warrior. That woman has the strength of an ox. And
Can I share with you all the most boring creator in YouTube right now? Just real quick, like.
Who is that?
Toe.
You did me a favor. But we wouldn't be here right now. This moment would not shut me. Would not took all my credibility away from me.
Who is that?
Because ain't none of these motherfuckers.
Who?
That's Griff. Put him in a trash.
About it, do you all hear the kitty cat in the background? Do you hear the cat meowing?
That's my cat.
The cat is meowing. That's his cat.
That's my pussy.
Oh, hell.
Oh, I'm echoing.
That's my pussy. It needs muted. But that old grouch that you're talking about, that's Griff. The one that I heard him smack his wife a couple years ago on a live. Yeah. He was in a motel room and he's a piece of shit.
Bird.
Huh?
We're going to move this to the second live because this phone is dying now. I've been on live for almost 4 hours.
Oh God!
And so I'm going to move it to this other live that I have scheduled. So let me see if I can do this.
Cool deal. Awesome.
Sorry, Ernie.
Ernie, did you want to go live?
I'm going to go live right now.
Are you going to go live?
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not going to go live over you. I'm not going to do that.
Well, no. No. If you're doing a second part, no, you go right ahead. I could use the rest. Go ahead and do your second part.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm working on that now anyways. Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Because I won't go live over you. You know that. So
You're good.
I think it's rude.
Ernie, you want a cat?
No. So are you going on a different device to make another live?
Yeah, I'm going on a different device. Actually going on my I'm going on my tablet, which is live now. Let me put out the link so everybody can come up.
Awesome.
Okay. Is it where?
It's live now. You just have to find the live. Hold on. 1 second.
So I gotta click out of here and go find it.
You gotta find, yeah, you'll have to find the live. Ernie is not using my StreamYard, you liars.
D-Boss, you still here?
All right, let me end this one. No, they jumped down. Bird.
Okay, I'm going. I'm trying to leave. Leave.
Leave. Bird.